Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, affectionately referred to as Stark Vegas, where earplugs are highly recommended because the cowbells will be ringing. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns. And the Longhorns will put toe to leather and we'll get started. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Mississippi State Bulldogs offense takes the field for the first time today. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. The Bulldogs racing to the line in a hurry-up.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally tough.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The pull and throw off the RPO. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A penalty on the play, and it looks like offensive pass interference. Line getting set on 2nd down. Handoff from the shotgun. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Using his legs to buy some time. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Makes a move. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. So Texas's offense will try to get some. Their first possession. When a guy gets on the ball as quickly as he does, you know he's going to be breathing down your neck, and you got to get rid of it, Jesse.
This quarterback's good, but he better have a clock going off in his head. He knows he's not going to have a lot of time to get rid of the football. That's a big matchup in this game.
Well, and that's what I love about this guy, because he affects the quarterback whether he gets to him or not. He knows he's there. He's that kind of good coming off the edge. Let's see how this QB performs under pressure.
Unloads to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Bird Orange burning some secondaries, working this guy down the field.
And making those big plays down the field. Texas, when you think about great teams, you think about explosive playmakers.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
That's a really nice-looking catch, you know, and it's shocking when you think about Texas Longhorn football. Not a lot of names jump out at you when you think about great wide receivers here, right? Yeah, Roy?
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Quarterback sacks is a trend that this offense would like to put an end to pretty quick. Somehow they were able to win their last game out, even though they gave up 4 sacks in that one. That was a huge point of emphasis for this coaching staff. And here early in this one, first quarter, they've now already given up 1.
They've really performed at an elite level in conference play, and that'll build your confidence as we continue through this SEC season.
This was a team that was really motivated in the offseason coming into this one, and they knew the challenge.
And that pass is intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 40. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field possession than this all game.
Got enough space, and he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. It's 1st down from their own 23-yard line. They're going to ride this running back. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Handoff to the lone back. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. The Longhorns look to keep this drive humming. Oh, it's a reverse. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Let's see what they do on 2nd. They'll run it to the right. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we played 1 period. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. He'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. He wants to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Rojas. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the 1st down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Off play action on 1st down. Got his man all by himself. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
With the run on 1st and goal. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you've played a lot of plays, you get worn out. You need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Working that left side now. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. Mississippi State going up-tempo.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got an open man. Nothing but green grass down the middle. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. He finds his man. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. He just never got started going forward. A huge loss of 8 on the play. Third and goal coming up here. To the air, it's high. They've got the screen set up. Oh, big juke to get past. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Fourth and goal from the 3, and the offense will stay out there and try to finish the deal. Goal line defense, and he gets nothing as he stopped right at the 2. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Snagged in the middle. It's Rojas. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. With the catch, it's Silva. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He's going to pass. Getting some heat. Still on his feet at the 45. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw it. Dances away to buy time. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them. And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Ball in the air. Intercepted. Taking it the other way. He's at the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Mississippi State. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, return to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He'll start this drive firing. That's reeled in. It's Silva. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result...
And he can't escape, and down he goes. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Fires one high and deep. And the pass is intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Mississippi State has it teed up, ready to go here in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Texas offense. Those 2 first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here at the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They played really well in this first half.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1.
Well, the offense tries to pick up that first by running it on third down. No can do, and that's really been the theme all game long. This defense has just been better at the point of attack, shutting down this run game.
Tackled, but he has a first down. I'll admit I wondered if they were just lining up to try to draw them offside.
Oh, me too. Whenever you line up in your own territory, you're thinking, oh, they're just going to draw me offside. A lot of times, by the way, it gets the defense to kind of relax for a second. But you can tell they had a plan ready to go. They knew they were going to be aggressive.
And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And the ball is intercepted. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. And the sudden change situation even more difficult for this defense facing a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, it's high. They're bringing heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down, fourth down coming up. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. It is perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Sam Houston is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. They're trailing by 11 to UTEP. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll keep it on the ground. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Extending the play. Going to try to get it himself. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future. Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
He's brought down. Before they pick up the big first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now they're going to throw it. Trying to get to it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Snagged on the outside. It's Kramer.
That's really nice fundamentals by a right-handed quarterback, going to his left, getting the shoulder turned and the hips around, helping him make a very accurate throw.
He'll throw it. Firing to the right, complete. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. A first down run in the red zone. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Texas! And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. Here he comes with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Bulldogs want to crank the tempo. Makes the grab over the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And now on second down for this offense. Gives it to the back on the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Looking to throw, it's high. Pressure coming. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. They've got the big fellas out there. A three tight end look on 1st and 10. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Quarterback will audible. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the 1st down. 3rd down coming up after that completion. They'll try to run for it. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
The Longhorns have this offense rolling. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, putting in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the 1st down. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. So now the opportunity to take the lead with a 1st and goal here. Pushes toward the goal line. Touchdown Longhorns! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he's going to try to return this one. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic as they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. The expressway is wide open. He's at the 20. Touchdown Bulldogs. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters in the 4th quarter.
The extra point is blocked. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. Quarterback checking the play. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Finds the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Looking to go up top on first down. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
And that is your job. The O-line has to protect the quarterback. That's the most important position on the field. You got to make sure you keep him upright. You got to do a better job.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. They made the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work.
Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive. He's productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage. You're probably getting blitzed. It's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
Looking to pass. It's high. Looking to buy time. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. And the defense in desperation mode, trying to hang on to give their team a chance. The quarterback takes a knee. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, it just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about